Hey guys, it's Mac and I'm back with another video. It has literally been forever since I have made a video for you guys, and I am honestly so sorry. School has just been so hectic. It's the beginning of the school year and I don't really want to make excuses, but all I'm going to say is that I have been super duper busy lately. The video schedule that I had made before, which was me making videos on weekends and on Wednesdays, but Wednesdays does not really work out for me, so I think my new schedule, again, I don't think I'm going to really have a schedule. I'm just going to kind of, well, for sure I'm going to be posting 2 videos a week. It just kind of, depending on how busy I am, it just is on different days. We'll never really know what days of the week I'll be posting a video, but you guys will still be getting 2 videos a week. And today, for our lovely video, I'm going to be doing another product review. So if you guys have seen my Younique Fiber Lash Mascara review, then that is the company that I'm going to be doing reviews for again. Younique had saw my video and reached out to me and wanted to send me more products to review, which I thought was so cool, and I thought that I would let you guys know that yes, Younique did send me all of the products that I will be reviewing in this video. I'm so thankful for everything that they sent me, and I really hope that I like it. This is also kind of like a first impression kind of thing, because I've never tried any of these out before. Also, just a little shout out to Laura's Younique Boutique. She has a Facebook page as well, and she is the one who reached out to me, and she is an independent seller for Younique. She is honestly so nice and sweet, and she's the one who sent me all of these products and stuff, and she works with Younique, and she's just honestly so nice. So make sure that you guys go check out her Facebook page. So without further ado, let's hop right over to my vanity and let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing that I opened up is this Younique Moodstruck Precision Eyeliner Pencil, and immediately I've fallen in love with the packaging. It's so pretty and just really nice and sleek, which is, if you guys watch my videos, you know I love nice and sleek. And then that is just what it looks like. I don't really know if you guys can see it, but that's just kind of like what it looks like and stuff. And then it looks like a pencil in a way, like that. And then first swatch, guys, let's look at this. Ooh, that's a very nice eyeliner. It is a super duper duper pretty sleek matte black color, which I love matte black eyeliners, so this will be really nice to use. Overall, I am absolutely in love with this pencil. The eyeliner is really soft on your eye. It isn't too harsh, which I really like because my eyes can sometimes be sensitive when it comes to eyeliners. As you can see, the pencil part is really thick and just kind of like bulgy, so this works more for kind of thick eyelines, and it doesn't really get like a super duper skinny precise line, but like that's like the only flaw in this eyeliner. The next thing that I received from Younique was this Younique Moodstruck Precision Lip Liner Pencil, whatever you want to call it, and it is in this beautiful maroon color. And if you guys know me, I love fall, I love the color maroon, so this was honestly perfect for me. And once I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. And I have this in the shade Pompous. Ooh. The pencil just looks like that. It's kind of hard to see. So I'll do like a swatch. So the pencil is kind of the same as the eyeliner. It's kind of thick, and it's super duper soft. It's not harsh at all, which will be really nice. So let's just go ahead and line my lips. Now I'm just going to be putting on this lipstick. This has been in my last several tutorials, and it is just this maroon color that matches the lip liner almost perfectly. Overall, this lip liner is very great. I don't think that the thickness of the pencil matters at all when it comes to lip liner, just as long as you line the outside parts of your lips, the rest of it doesn't really matter because it's going to get covered in lipstick anyway. Super soft on my lips, and you barely just have to touch your lips with it, and it is super pigmented, and I just love it, so I cannot wait to get more of these. Next, we are going to be reviewing the lip gloss from Younique, and this is just what the packaging looks like. It is super duper cute, and it's not that big, so it'll be easy to travel with. And the cool thing is that on one side of the lip gloss, it comes with a mirror, which will be really nice for applying it. The one thing that kind of is a bummer about the mirror is that it tends to be really foggy, like one of those kid mirrors. I don't really know, but once you look into it, it's kind of foggy and stuff. I mean, you can still use it to apply, but it's not like a really good mirror. So overall, their lip glosses are really nice. I think it just depends on the color that you get, depending on, or deciding how sheer it is. The one that I got isn't really that sheer, but it does have some sparkles in it, if you can kind of see that. But I really like these lip glosses. They don't taste bad, which is one of my biggest pet peeves in lip glosses. So I'm really glad to get more of these as well. Now moving on to these little sampling jars that she got me. I got 4 different ones, but sadly I don't know what this one is. It has an eye on it. I don't know what it is. The thing that I saw was this BB complexion foundation, just kind of like a BB cream. And this is what the little packaging of the sample looks like. It just has a B on it, and then you can see the product in there. So when you open it up, I've already used quite a bit of it today, just to kind of review how long it stays on and stuff. But that's just what it looks like. I have a little bit on my face right now. It overall covers up really well and very nicely. It does not feel heavy or cakey at all, which I really like. Next, I got their moisturizer, and this is obviously for your face. It is super duper soft. I am in love with it. It makes my skin feel so soft, and honestly, I just want to touch with my face all the time, just because it makes my face so soft. But you do have to be careful because it can dry out really easy, and I don't really know if that's just because of this little sample jar that it got in and maybe it didn't get screwed on all the way. But it is can get a little bit dry, so I would recommend. So yeah, that's that. Lastly, I have their foundation or BB cream primer, and it just looks like this. This kind of reminds me of the Smashbox primer. It makes my skin feel so soft, and it doesn't have too much oils in it, so it doesn't make my face oily at all. And it goes on my skin like a kind of like this gel liquidy stuff, and it dries immediately, which I love. And I actually used it today as well, just to see how well it really works, and I really like it. It doesn't make my skin too oily at all, which I hate about primers. So this is definitely one of my favorites right now, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. Next, we have all of these eyeshadow samples that she sent me, which are really nice. I think I'm going to be buying some jars just to put these in, so they're not in these little sacks or anything. But I am honestly so grateful that she sent me all of these eyeshadows. I'm in love with eyeshadows. Look at all this, guys. Eyeshadows. So this one right here is this very pretty dark kind of purple color, which I really like because I don't really have a lot of purple eyeshadows. So I'm really glad that I got this, and this shade is Glamorous. So yeah, that's kind of why there's like a G on the front of it. I'm gonna take like a C brush. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I'm just going to be kind of like patting my brush in there and just swatching it. Like me to do any looks at all with any of these eyeshadows, or like the lip gloss, and just anything. If you guys would like me to do a completed look with all of the stuff that I was sent, then let me know, so then you can just kind of see how it looks on the face. Ooh, this is so pretty, you guys. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Such a beautiful, perfect purple. You guys will definitely be seeing looks with this. They are so easy to blend. They're so easy to blend. I'm in with these already. Like, I'm sold. We have Regal, which I don't even know if that's right, but it's just another purple, and this one is brighter than the last one. As you can see, they do have a color difference, so this is the one. Go ahead and swatch it. I'm like so excited for these eyeshadows, guys. I already fell in love with the first one, so that must mean that all of these are going to be like perfection. Looks super duper pigmented and like this, but honestly, they're not that pigmented at all, which I really like because they'll be super duper easy to work with. So that's what Regal looks like. I'm in love with it. On a little bit chalky. They're not too chalky though, so it's like nothing to be worried about, but just like to kind of warn you guys, if you are interested in them, they are just a little bit chalky, but they're super easy to blend. Now we have Flirty, which as you can see is another purple, and this just kind of reminds me of a lavender kind of purple. It's very pretty, and I cannot wait because all of these purples are so pretty. And I don't really have lots of purple eyeshadow, so these will be super nice, especially coming into winter time for a little bit of pop of color. Ooh, so this is like a very shimmery, kind of like a sheer kind of purple. So I can see this as being like a lid color, or kind of like an outer corner, inner corner. I can see this color kind of working for anything. And that's what it looks like. I'm so sorry if you can barely see it. My lighting is not that good right now, but that's what it looks like, and it is so pretty. I'm in love with all of these purples. Now we have Playful, which is kind of this darker, shimmery kind of blue color, and I think this will look so pretty on just because it kind of matches the same tone as one of the purple ones, but just in a blue shade. Like some of these blues going in for like a smoky eye or something, which will be so fun to play with. So yeah, this blue is not pigmented at all. It's super duper sheer. So I don't really know how I feel about this one. But these are eyeshadows that you can layer on very easily. So I think if I were to layer it more, it will look a little bit better. But that is what it looks like. Now we have S, which is Sassy, and it is just this very pretty pink color. And if you guys know me, I love pinks on the lid. I have it on right now. Not this one, but I do have a pink on my lid. So I'm super duper excited to try out all of these pinks. I think they'll be so pretty. Ooh, I really like this. So this is what Sassy looks like, and it is just a pink color. I'm so in love with these. They're so easy to blend. They're not super duper pink. Now we have V, which is Vulnerable, and this is just a tad bit darker than Sassy, as you can see. So yeah, let's just dive right in. I think I'm gonna swatch this one on my hand because it'll be easier to show you guys. These eyeshadows, you definitely do have to put layers on to kind of get it to be more pigmented, because these are, like, they aren't super pigmented at all. So as you can see, that's what Vulnerable looks like right there. And that was just like 2 or 3 coats or so. But yeah, they're definitely super sheer, which I know some people like, some people don't like, so it's just kind of personal opinion. Now we have Innocent, which is kind of like this opaque greenish, yellowish, whitish color. It's definitely not a white. I think it might be more closer to a green than a yellow, but that's what it looks like. I don't really know what color shows up more on camera, but in real life it looks okay. So it shows up more white on your hand, and I can see this being like a base color or something like that. It's like I said before, none of these eyeshadows so far are super pigmented. I don't know if you can see that at all. Just ignore my little lip swatch right there, but it's right here. But yeah, I can see this being like a base color or on your inner corner to highlight or anything on your brow bone. Now we have C, which is Curious, and it is just kind of like this dark, I want to say like an army green, blackish color. It's a super dark color, so I'm really hoping that this one will be a little bit more pigmented than the rest of the colors that we've swatched already. I don't really know until I swatch it to kind of tell what color it really is, because these eyeshadows are super duper chalky. So you really do have to use your brush to kind of work the chalkiness dust really in and stuff. So this is almost like a greenish, bluish, black color, which I think is super cool because you can't really find a lot of eyeshadows like this. So yeah, it's not super pigmented, but then again, it is pigmented enough for me. So that's what it looks like. Right there, that's kind of a bad swatch. That's what it looks like. Which I think will be super nice for the winter time and fall time in your outer corners. And guys, I'm already creating looks with these, so I'm really excited. Dark brown, she didn't really give you the name of it, but this is Curious. And I'm so excited for this because I love champagne colors for my inner corners and brow bone. So I'm super hyped for this. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. It's kind of like a rose gold champagne color, which I'm absolutely in love with. Trying to really swatch it on there so you guys can see it because it's really sheer. But that's what it looks like right there. Right there. And it's so pretty, and you guys will be seeing this color a lot more. Now we have T, which is Twitter padded. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it is just a dark navy blue color, which is so cool because I really like dark navy blue colors. I've just been really into them lately for outer corner. And the cool thing about all of these eyeshadows is that you can take like an eyeliner brush, like something like this, and use them as eyeliner, which I think is so cool as well. So another cool thing about these eyeshadows is that they're multi-use and you don't have to just use them as eyeshadow. That's what it looks like right there, and that's what it looks like in the bag. I'm really in love with this color. I really love navy blues, so this will be perfect. And my homecoming dress is navy blue, so I'll definitely be using this in my homecoming makeup look, which you guys will see later. Now we have N, which is Naive, and it is just this very light green blue kind of color. I don't really have any eyeshadows like this, which is super cool. So I don't know if I don't think I've seen anything like it, so that's really cool. You can't really see it at all. I'm really sorry, guys, but this is just what it looks like in the bag. Then again, you can't really see it at all. It's super duper sheer. Yeah. Now we have Confident, which is a brown kind of smoky kind of brown color, which I think is super cool. So I love putting a brown on my inner corners. You've seen lots of looks on my channel with browns, so I'm really excited to see if I like this one or not. This is more of like a charcoal kind of brick kind of color, which I don't have that much of. Alright, okay, so this one is really pigmented. Was not expecting it to be this pigmented at all, but it's pigmented, and that's what it looks like right there. It's so pretty and will honestly be so perfect for the fall time. Okay, there we go. That's what it looks like, and then that's what it looks like in the bag. So I will definitely be using this one a lot. I really like this one a lot. So yeah, here's this green color. I'm not really a huge fan of green eyeshadows, but I mean, I could find different looks to use green eyeshadows if you guys want to see that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this green isn't too bad. Like, it's workable. Like, it's not a super duper bright green. So that would be super nice so I could actually use it. But it just looks like that. Probably can't even see it. But it looks like that. Right there. And so this will be really, really nice to use probably as like a green eyeliner or something like that. This black color, and this will be super nice for eyeliner just because I'm not a big fan of using black eyeshadow, so I'm going to be using this as just kind of like an eyeshadow. So yeah, let's see. I really hope this is pigmented because I really like pigmented eyeliner. I have swatches like all over. It is a pretty black and it's right there. It's not too pigmented, which will be nice so then it won't be too crazy. But then again, it is a super duper pretty nice black. And like I said before, these eyeshadows are pretty chalky, so they kind of are hard to just dust on your eye. You do kind of have to work the brush with the chalkiness of it. But I mean, it's fine. Like, you have this one, which is another darker navy blue color, and it has an A on the front of it. She didn't really tell me what the name of this one was. That's what it looks like right there. It is really pigmented. This was the darker navy blue that we had swatched earlier, but that's the blue that I just swatched right now. It's super pretty. It's kind of like a royal blue color, which is really nice because I don't really have a lot of eyeshadow. I have this turquoise color, which is super fun, and I cannot wait to use this for Halloween. But it has an H on the front of it. She also didn't tell me what the name of this one was, but oh well. And let's just see what it looks like. Yay, this is really pigmented. Oh, I really like it a lot, actually. It reminds me of like a mermaid kind of blue. So that's what it looks like right there. It's pigmented for me, at least. I really, really like this blue color, and it'll be super nice for Halloween tutorials. And so I'm really excited for this color as well. So overall, on the eyeshadows, I was a fan of some of them, and then on others, I wasn't a huge fan of. And like I said a million times in this video, these eyeshadows are kind of chalky. So if you don't like chalky eyeshadows, then I don't know if these would be the eyeshadows for you. But they definitely are workable. You can work with them. They're not super duper chalky, so it's not like it's a problem or anything. I'll definitely be using these a lot more. Another thing is, after a while, the eyeshadows do kind of fade into a more sheer color. As you can see, some of these, when we swatched them, like this was the dark navy blue color, it really did fade. So I definitely would highly recommend using an eyeshadow primer when using these, just because it'll make it last a lot longer. About 10 minutes and they're already starting to come off, but maybe that's just because they're on my hand. I don't really know, but I would definitely use an eyeshadow primer with these eyeshadows. It's amazing. I love this lip liner, and I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more in the fall and winter time, so I think I'm going to be getting a lot more of these. And the eyeliner, like I said before, it just kind of depends on if you like a thicker, chunkier eyeliner, or if you like thin, precise eyeliners. But I'm really in love with this, and I'll be using it a lot more as well. It is a super sheer shimmery gloss, so they aren't super duper pigmented, but then again, I don't know how their lipsticks are, so they might be a lot different. And this is what the applicator looks like. It's one of those sponge ones that bends, which I think is super nice as well. But for these 4 little sample sized things, I pretty much loved everything that I got. The primer, I don't really know what this is yet. The BB cream and the moisturizer were all amazing, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be buying a full size of these. So yeah, let's head back over there. Thank you, Younique. so much for sending me all of these products. I'm like in love with all of them. The eyeshadows are really good for me. I'm just in love with everything you sent me, and I cannot wait to get more of it, and I cannot wait to do makeup looks with them. Of the products that I swatched or reviewed, then let me know down below, and I will definitely be sure to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out my Twitter account, makeupwithmac14. Same way it's spelt here. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more videos from me. And also, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and would like to see more reviews. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!